Hello, Mr. Geislard here, and we're going to take a look at number 6 on the test review assignment. It's asking us to solve for x and y. Let's solve for x first. Now, in this particular problem, we notice that the midpoints of two sides of the triangle are connected. When that happens, you have two similar triangles. The ratio of similarity is going to be 1 to 2. So the smaller side is half the size of the larger side. In other words, to get them equal, I would need to multiply the bottom one by 2. So I can set up an equation. 2 times 3x plus 18 is equal to 16x plus 2. I'm going to distribute, and I'm going to get 6x plus 36 is equal to 16x plus 2. So now I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides, and I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, and I'm going to end up with, on this side, 34 is equal to 10x. Divide by 10, and x equals 3.4. So that's how we find x. Now, to find y, it's a little bit more challenging in this. But what I'm going to use for that is the fact that there's 180 degrees in the angles of a triangle. So if I take this angle, which is y plus 2, plus this angle, which is 90, plus this angle, that has to equal 180 degrees. But now, what is that angle? The way we find that is if I look at this angle here and this angle here, I notice that those two have to add up to 180 degrees. And if I know that angle, those are the same. Now, let's look at this a little bit closer. If I said that this was 100 degrees, I could find this angle by subtracting it from 180. So 180 minus 100 is equal to 80. So that would have to be 80 degrees because there's 180 degrees in a straight line. So I'm going to do the same thing here. If this is 4y right here, I'm going to take 180 minus 4y, and that's going to be the measure of that angle. Well, that's also the measure of that angle because those are corresponding angles. So the measure of this angle here is just 180 minus 4y. Now I can go ahead and combine my like terms. So I'm going to have a positive y and a negative 4y, which will give me negative 3y. I have a 90, 180, and 2. So that's going to end up giving me 272 is equal to 180. So if I subtract 272, we get negative 3y equals negative 92. Divide by negative 3, and we end up with y is equal to 30.67 when it's rounded to 2 decimal places.